Good morning or good afternoon if anyone of you is watching this video later on in the day. Today we are reading from Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter verse 5, and I have finally remembered the tune that I'm usually using for this Sanskrit meter, and it was about time because this is the last verse in that meter in this chapter. So let's hear verse 5. Nirmana moha jita sangha dosha adhyatmanitya vinivritta kama dvandvai vimukta sukha dukkha sangyai gacchantya muda padam avyayam tat gacchantya muda padam avyayam tat. I couldn't resist and I sang the last line 2 times, although in the verse it's appearing only once, but the melody is so captivating. So the translation. Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, those who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, Purushottam, attain to that eternal kingdom. So what do we have here? Again, we have a mention of the eternal kingdom, of the other plane of existence, and that's very common to many different philosophies that are coming from India, that we hear about the spiritual existence, about a spiritual world. And when we hear of that, then we can ask a question: what is the value of this life now in this world? Is this only a preparation ground for what is coming after, and we are now just projecting when we will attain that other plane of existence? No. The value of the human form of life is priceless. This is the only form of life on earth where we actually have the faculty to understand spiritual knowledge, where we have the ability to make conscious choices, and we are not acting only based on our urges and instincts, hopefully. So it's priceless. And then another thing that I wanted to that came to my mind when I was reading this verse. On one occasion, I heard a student asking a teacher a question. He asked, what is the difference between the material and the spiritual world? What is the difference between the material and the spiritual existence? And the teacher gave a very profound answer. He said, consciousness. So it's basically consciousness that we are cultivating, knowledge that we are cultivating, the training of the mind, manas, that we can go for, training of the buddhi, intelligence, so that we already now experience that other plane of existence, and actually accessing that plane of existence, training ourselves, training our training our mind and intelligence can help us to promote ourselves to that place from where we can live this life while fully participating and while being of service to everyone around us, including ourselves. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to think about, a wonderful opportunity that we actually have in this form of life. How do we gain that consciousness? How do we gain that? How do we attain that level of existence? It's by cultivating the right knowledge. Again, the same point comes up. It's by connecting ourselves, also again in this verse is mentioned, it's by connecting ourselves to Purushottam, to the Supreme Person. It's about connecting ourselves to that greater power that we have mentioned in the previous video, right? And that's what I want to leave you today with. We will speak still tomorrow on the same verse about these qualities that one can cultivate in order to connect oneself to that other plane of existence, other plane of feeling, thinking, and willing. Please think about it. It's about a consciousness that we are cultivating, not about the place where we live, where we are at. It's It's about the inner landscape. Yeah. Thank you so much, and I'm hoping to see you tomorrow.